So, in August of 2019, in the times before
Coronavirus!
I got into this little show that like few people know about, really tiny. It's called Critical Role. Maybe you've heard of it. Like personally at the time, like I only knew Dungeons and Dragons by name. Like I worked with people that played Dungeons and Dragons. I still have this story of a friend telling me this cool thing that happened as a dungeon master, where all his friends were gonna die literally the first moments of the campaign, the first thing that happened. So he pulled this really awesome DM move and let them live another day, because he's like, I did not put all this work into this game for you guys just to die in the first thing that gets set on fire. Literally the only context I have for it. And as fate would have it, my job mostly consists of like data entry. So I'm doing listening to a lot of music, a lot of podcasts, and you kind of like burn through the ones you like. And then I got recommended Critical Role. And so I was like, hey, I'm using Spotify. Let me see what it's all about. You know, I know who some of the voice actors are. I know who Matt Mercer was. I knew who Laura Bailey. Why did I say was? Like, he's still alive, right? That sounded weird. So I know who Matthew Mercer is. I know who Laura Bailey is. And I know who Travis Willingham is. Here's the thing about listening to podcasts on Spotify. I didn't know this at the time. All I was really using Spotify for was music. When you listen to music, albums have track listings, right? So I want to listen to song number one. Number one's on top. 2, 3. Podcasts, unless you like do something, it'll stack them in newest to oldest. Didn't know that. So I started off my Critical Role experience with a one-shot called The Search for Grog. Now, for those who don't know, like I didn't know then, the one-shots, essentially, if I can sum it up in video gamer terms, is if you have a video game with like 60 plus hours of gameplay, and then they have like 5 DLC expansions, and you show up on the second to last DLC expansion. Like, you have no context for anything that's going on other than you're experiencing this stuff and whatever, I guess, story beats happen. So me jumping into, you know, this one shot for Vox Machina, their first campaign or first series, I guess, if that makes sense for anyone else watching this who might not be into Dungeons and Dragons. There's kind of like if you would have like, oh, my first series, second series, you know, first season, second season type of a deal. Theirs is by campaign. So their first campaign, second campaign now is what they're on. Anyways, you're not here for that. What you're here for is how dumb I am, because I didn't know that. So first campaign is already done and over with. They already finished. I think it was like 5 years of that story done. And now they're playing a second story. And then in the middle of that, they do all kinds of other stuff where they're like, hey, let's do this one shot and find out what happened to this character named Grog. I come into that. I have no idea, no explanation who all these people are. They have cool voices and powers and stuff like that, but absolutely no idea what's going on. But for some reason, I'm into it. I'm listening to it. And I'm like, you would think after just starting it, I would have no idea. I mean, granted, Matt Mercer does an excellent job of recapping stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'm jumping into this like you would maybe like an episode of Supernatural or maybe The Mandalorian with a little recap. So I've got the gist of what's happening. What really sold me on the show was this moment.
How do you want to do this?
So, yeah, that moment right there, I was sold. Like, I got goosebumps. I was oddly emotional for some reason. Maybe it was like the energy of the crowd and how hype everyone was. And I'm just listening to this. I didn't even see that scene until like later on. I didn't know it was filmed. Like, so I didn't see that till later on, which made me even like more like, oh, by the time I actually watched it, I had caught up on some of the stuff. But yo, I was sold. I'm like, I don't know what's happening, but this is magic. And Jakey kind of wants some more of it. You know what I mean? First one's always free, as they say in the drug world. Kids, don't do drugs. Let the drugs do you. Anyways. So here we are. 1 year and some change later. Started in August 2019. It is now December 2020. And y'all, I'm into D&D. I said it. I love Dungeons and Dragons. I love it. Still haven't played a game yet. Stop, littles. All right, check it out. I'll tell you how deep into Dungeons and Dragons I've gotten. Look, I got a Dungeons Master's Guide. I don't know why. I haven't played a game, but I got a Dungeon Master's Guide. Let me throw that right there. Probably shouldn't have thrown it at the dog. There's no dog there. I'm playing. I got a Monsters Manual. This was pretty dope. I like this one. I made a song about it Beyonder. I haven't put it out yet, but yeah, look out for that, I guess. Throw that right. Oh God! Hit the baby in the eyeball. Yo, I won this one. Shout out to Roll for Persuasion. Yeah, go listen to that podcast. They do giveaways, and I was like, oh, I'm do giveaway. I don't got nothing to lose, and I didn't lose because I won. What? Yeah, right. That's fresh. Watch out. All right, and then finally, the old classic. All right, where it all started, baby. I think it'll know. Well, technically this is 5th edition, right? I don't have the one where it all started, but players ain't good. Your boys in deep, dudes. Holy crap! You know what I just remembered? I didn't talk about my dice. Yo, hold on. Yeah, your boy got dice. So have him in there. ASMR. I still haven't really opened them yet because I haven't played a game yet. Is that coming through? I don't know. Yo, fucking, there's a fly in here, bro. Yo, shout out to. Nope. Shout out to Die Hard Dice. Freaking, this is why I do songs and not this stuff. I don't know how to do it. And then I got that joint. Ooh! I don't know if it's coming through. Find out when I'm editing this. If not, I might take a picture of it. And then, but yo, they knew. This is like this. Look at this fly, yo. Yo, I hope this fly comes right in front. Get out of here, fly. Anyways, this is spiraling out of control. This should have been done in like 5 minutes, and this video is like 42 hours long. I am not Mike Pence. F that noise. You hear me fly? I'm not Mike Pence. Anyways, the wonderful people at Die Hard Dice, they're not sponsoring this, but if they want to, holler at your boy. Because of, Corona and how everything was when it first started, when lockdown happened, they knew COVID shipping was going to be banana sandwiches. So they preemptively knew it was going to be rough. So they're like, hold my magic tome. And we're like, yo, here's another set of dice. And then they threw in, let me put these away. Then they threw in 2 D6s I had the other one out, but my son likes to play with it. He's just 4 and he's like learning numbers and everything, so he's like 6 or whatever. But yo, preemptively sent that, and I'm like, Die Hard Dice, you guys, stop. What? Stop it. Anyways, thank you, Die Hard Dice. You guys are dope. Yeah, I just hopefully I'm gonna get to roll those soon, really soon. I'm excited about that, but I gotta say, y'all, I don't want to consider myself a D&D content creator yet. I mean, what I want this channel to be is just me to put up whatever nerd stuff I like, and D&D is probably going to be taking up a lot of that from here on out. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still love video games. Cyberpunk comes out next week. What? So, and I'm pretty sure you already saw that I made a Cyberpunk beat. What? So yeah, I'm probably going to be making some Cyberpunk songs. And then probably whatever else happens in... Do you see him? He's on the mic. Not my pants. I'm gonna murk this fly, dog. If I don't murk, I probably won't because I'm terrible at swatting flies. The shifty. Anyways, to bring this stupid video to an end, I'm still gonna be making dumb nerd raps. That's a given. All right, dumb nerd raps is happening. D&D raps is happening. Video game raps is happening. Cyberpunk is probably going to be the thing I'm going to start off with 2020. I've got enough to make a Warframe EP. I need to do that. I've got, for Critical Role, I've got a 40 EP that's really close to being done. Should have been done. It's not there yet. I've got enough to do a Keyleth EP. I've got more collabs on the way. Hopefully 2021 there'll be some Cypher stuff. Maybe I'll even collab with some other people. We'll see. I'm actually hoping for 2021 to be kind of like a pivotal year for me to figure out, like, okay, 2020 was bunk. What's 2021? We already know how to maneuver through Corona. There might be, vaccines on the way. Whatever's. I'm done with what 2020 is. Let's look forward to 2021. My Spotify's been making some moves, so thank you to anybody who's watching this and might have been listening to me on Spotify. Playlists, y'all, if you can make a playlist, that helps me so much. If y'all can like and share, maybe give me some subscribers. Once I hit 1,000, I can become a YouTube partner again and monetize some of this stuff. Like, I have a video of a Supernatural beat. It has 22,000 views on it. I don't know how much money that is. That might be like $1.50, but that's $1.50 that nobody made, not even Google or YouTube, because it's not monetized. And so it would be kind of cool to feel like, yo, I made $1.50 off of this beat. Like, how fresh would that be? And then I can not maybe have to do this. I can do something about this background. I can live stream a little bit more. And maybe we can help build this community. I mean, it's not going to be based on me. It's actually based on you guys, because y'all the ones who support. Y'all the ones who enjoy the music. And honestly, like, wouldn't even be where I'm at right now if many of you weren't watching or supporting. Because most of you guys are on multiple platforms. You're watching me here, but maybe you're listening to me on Spotify. So, thank you. I'm sorry that I haven't been uploading as often as I usually used to. But if you're still here from the Overwatch days, hey, I hope you stick around. And yeah, man, really like to build this community with you guys. So thank you for listening to this, whatever this was. I do want to ask though, how many of you guys are into Dungeons and Dragons? Like, I'm curious to see who's here from what. Like, if you're here from Overwatch, shout that out in the comments. If you guys are like, hey, I was watching that Critical concert and started following you. If you're like, I'm just here for nerdcore, whatever it might be, like, I would love to know what your guys' thoughts are, what your thoughts are on Dungeons and Dragons. Are you guys excited for Cyberpunk and more Critical Role? It's getting juicy. It's getting juicy. Am I right? Did you watch episode 118? What? What? Anyways, thank you guys. I'm so sorry. It just fell apart. I had a script and everything, and then it fell apart. And the Mike Pence fly was after me.